Hello everyone, my name is the Synonym. How are you doing today? And today, I'm gonna be playing a game called The Heart of Tales. And this is the month of love. I am recording this on my 21st birthday, so instead of going out and drinking and having loads and loads of fun, I decided to sit here with you guys so you can all suffer through this existential torment alongside me. Isn't that wonderful? Also, I can pretend to be brave and handsome and interesting and liked and, well, I should stop going before I turn into a blubbering fool. Anyway, let's begin The Heart of Tales. Once upon a time, the land was filled with darkness and evil. Animals became racked with rage, and farmers' crops rotted overnight. At the heart of all this chaos was Anemza, the demon of desolation. It seemed like the world was doomed. I'm doomed. Until I came along. A mysterious hero rose up. In her hands, she wielded a magical sword of legendary power. Sirith, the Claymore. After a painful battle, the demon Anemza was defeated. The kingdom and the lands were saved. The king knighted the woman. She went on to fulfill many quests and adventures. Eventually, and quite unexpectedly, she decided to retire at an early age because she wants to live. She doesn't want to die at the bottom of a dragon's cave. As a reward for her deeds, the king gave her a salary and said that she could live in the finest nobleman's manor of her choice. So she chose the biggest mansion of them all. No, actually, she just wants a cottage. You know, that's all she wants. Though he was perplexed by such a request, the king granted her this wish. Her name was Cindy. Get it? Cindy. Ha ha ha, get it? Her name was Cindy. And I am her. Well, that... You shouldn't talk about yourself in third person. See, I mean, the Synonym doesn't talk to himself in the third person. Never. Dot. I missed a taste of goblin's blood in the morning. I look up at my companion. You're weird. You know that? You're strange. Know what? You know very well what. What? I'm not trying to convince you to go out, touching the sunlight, and so on. I was just mentioning that I missed a taste of a certain creature, and that I missed that certain taste during a certain part of the day. That's all. Liar. I'm not leaving this new life. We've just finished settling down. It's been 2 years. I know, so you're 2 years old. It hadn't felt like 2 years. It seemed only yesterday I had made the decision to stop adventuring. Not 2 whole summers ago. My thoughts were interrupted by a knock on the door. I'm not expecting anyone. Maybe I should open it with my sword and kill the creatures that lurk inside of me. Neither am I. And I'm incredibly popular. I look more like a boy than a girl, just so everyone knows, but I don't mind. I'm Cindy Cinnamon, the Strange. With lightning speed, I grab Sirith and then push the door. Hey, warn me before you do that. I don't like being manhandled. Oh, Sirith is a sword and she talks, like Dave the Barbarian. Do you guys remember that show? That was good. It was cancelled before its time. Because it was too good. Anyways, makes me feel undignified. Psh! Shut up! I open the door. Oh, there's a cloud and mystery guy. there stood a man I had never seen before, not from the nearby village, nor from any of my travels. He was well covered by his cloak, and seemed to smile in the same way a fox does at the sight of a hen house. So like me with the ladies, ooh. At last, I found you, thief! A cold feeling crept to my core. His voice seemed familiar. It was deep like a cavern, and smooth as velvet. But it was not here for a good reason, whatever it was. But then, as unexpectedly as he arrived, his eyes shut and he collapsed onto the hardwood floor because I'm not a doctor, I don't know why. I inspected the stranger. He's bleeding, huh? Oh yeah, how many years of medical school did you have to go through to make that diagnosis, Cindy? Me? Cindy? Previously hidden by his cloak, I can now see blood drip, drip, dripping from his chest. There's a violent rip in his tunic. ... I'm gonna move him to the floor mattress. I don't want him to sleep on my perfect, my other mattress. Right too. I'm not going to help. Not because I don't want to, but because, well, you know, the whole, not having arms thing. Eventually, the stranger woke up. Where am I? He looked dazed and confused. Or also travel-worn. You're at a cottage at the edge of the king's 9th forest. He has 9 forests? Wow, that's kind of cool. He's a cool king. Maybe I should have, picked any other forest. Maybe I could have just lived in the forest instead of on the edge of the forest, if you know what I mean. His eyes seemed to focus, and when he looked at me, I could see a mixture of fear, shock, and anger. You. He seemed to say the word with all the hatred he could muster. Vengeance! I love vengeance. So, yeah, who are you? He seemed to stifle at this. You don't even recognize me? Are you humans really so blind? Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I don't know who you are. Sorry. He huffed, and he puffed, and he blew my house down. I am Mythamore, the Earth Burner. I'm evil. Mythamore. That name. Then I remembered where I had heard that voice. Mythamore, the dragon! The burner of crops and the keeper of treasures. Ooh, treasures. I love treasures. I love gold. Give me gold. You used to be, taller. And have scales. And wings. And you used to be a dragon. Don't you dare mock me, thief! Okay, what happened? I don't want to talk about it. I was cursed by a witch. Well, good, thank you. That was the first time being cursed by a witch has brought good stuff into the world. Thank you, witch. I was gonna ask if it meant sorceress rather than witch, as witches are considered to be, less powerful than in the hierarchy of magic, but bleh. But then I decided saying that term would be a mistake. I'm now trapped in this human shape. I was left weak and feeble. By the time I came to, the witch had gone. So I left my lair and began to get my revenge. Not just on her, but on every adventurer that has wronged me in the past. Starting with you. Fight to the death, baby. What did I do? You stole my heart from my treasure hoard. I sighed. Whatever I took all those years ago, you would have stolen yourself. It never belonged to you in the first place. Exactly. So I was just stealing from thieves. That's noble for some reason. You are wrong. That treasure you took was mine and mine alone. A dragon remembers the significance of every object, every coin, and every jewel in their hoard. And we instantly know if so much as a single piece is taken. I have been tracking down your location for a year now. Using bard's tales, afoot sun, and villagers' rumors from town to town. After my long search, I finally found you. Thief! And I came to get my revenge! Well, that plan didn't exactly work out, did it? You're so frail, you can barely stand. If I wanted to, I could have just let you die. His expression changed. Yeah, because he just realized that he's a stupid moron. I saw a flash of cold, naked fear in the naked city. It was a realization of just how weak he was, and it had just fully dawned on him. Well, what are you gonna do with me? It was only for the briefest of moments, however, and it quickly went back to hatred! Yeah, my default emotion. I don't really know. I'm not gonna kill you if that's what you're thinking. I'm going to heal your wounds until you're well enough to leave. What makes you think I'm just gonna waltz out the door? I'm gonna waltz out the door. He said it darkly, and suddenly I felt a quiet anger I haven't felt in a while. Because I am sDay, the hero. sDay, the slayer. I may have put down my sword several seasons ago, but I can pick my sword back up in a flash. I'll say. What was that? He looked down at his chest and saw the blood-clot bandages I had wrapped around him. I patched you up after you lost consciousness on my doorstep. Your wounds were quite serious, but my medicine supplies should save you. He looked at me as if he was trying to spot a lie. Was I really as close to death's doorstep as that? Oh yes, you were like a foot and a half away, dude. It was awesome. He came, we had some tea, he read one of my books that I'm working on, he made some, kind of rather harsh critiques, but I appreciate his opinion. Yes. He was clearly upset by this. No. He whimpered out the word. He actually whimpered it. I looked at his linen cloth bandages. What did that do to you? Looked like a wound from some sort of piercing weapon. For a boy from another village got suspicioso and realized who I was. How did that happen? Now, were you just frolicking around town, screaming, "I'm a dragon"? And then suddenly he was like, "Oh wait, I remember. That dragon stole my wife, girl, mom, person." When he couldn't convince the other peasants to believe him, he took matters into his own hands. So just like what you're doing to me. So you're kind of a hypocrite. Crossbow bolt. And you managed to drag yourself all the way here? I could almost appreciate his determination to kill me. Oh, exactly. I can't leave here then. Did you not understand my... No, I mean, I really can't now. You saved my life. Now, not only can't I extract my vengeance, but now I have to perform a favor for you. Why? It's an ancient dragon law. If a dragon is saved by another, someone who is an outsider, not of dragons, that dragon must find a way to return the favor. In that case, would you kindly let me throw you out of my home once you've recovered? You don't understand how important this is. It's tradition, a promise that transcends generations. You humans seem to make and lose promises as quickly as the seasons. It has to be an important task, something life-saving. I don't have any tasks for you, though. I mean, you should have come by a couple years ago when I was still out in action. You could have given me like a ride. That would have been fun. That would have been an adventure. But no, now I'm bored. I'm trapped in my tiny cottage where I'm gonna get cabin fever. He hung his head down. Then, I'm done for. Cursed in this body, stuck here with a thief, reduced to this. Is this the faith's idea of a cruel joke? How do I know if you're telling me the truth? Maybe you're just trying to find an excuse to stay here. His eyes darkened. Oh, trust me. I want to stay in this place as little a time as possible. I didn't like how he spat out the word. I was skeptical of all of this. I decided to proceed with caution. After all, I felt like I would be able to handle him, especially given his current state. I'll see what I can do. There was another knock on the door. Inviting friends of yours? No. Whoever they are, send them away. My thoughts precisely. I don't want any more strangeness in my life nowadays. Yeesh, so that was interesting. We met Metamore, he was a douchebag, but you know what? All dragons are douchebags. I think I can honestly say that without offending a single person. All dragons are douchebags. In stepped a young man, even younger than myself. He wore a tailor-made suit of armor, and had a smile as bright as morning sunshine. Hello? Okay, so what kind of voice should I... Hello? No, that's... Hello? Are you Cindy? Yes? He punched his fist into his gloved hand in boyish excitement. Oh, I finally found you. He tried to compose himself. My name is Cole Cadwell III, of the Cadwell family. I've traveled far and wide to seek training from you. I was recently knighted, and I wish to become an adventurer like you. He said it like it was a prepared speech, something he had been practicing forever, something that meant the world to him. Needless to say, I was floored. I knew the minstrels and bards still sung of me throughout the kingdom, but did they not sing of how I had stopped? I recognized his family name too. Caldwell. Very rich, mucho grande. Very powerful. Some people would have been surprised at hearing that this boy shared the same blood, but in a way, it explains so much to me. For only a boy who had lived with a silver spoon in his mouth could reach his age without rusting with cynicism. Aw, that's not true. I am full of optimism. I didn't want to deal with an overprivileged kid who had been knighted simply because he was from a family of knights. And yet, there was dirt on him. He had no bodyguard with him. He was keen to learn. This was a person who wasn't afraid of getting his hands dirty. Dirty in what way, Cindy? You traveled all the way here on your own? Yes, Cindy, the hero. Don't call me that. I'm not a hero. I've just lived long enough to see myself become the villain. And I don't take apprentices. What? Please? Yeesh. What? Please? I could do work for you around your house if you'd like. I don't need help. I don't need anything. I don't need you. Besides, you don't want me to train you. I'd be out of practice. It's been years. But I would love to. It is my dream to be trained by you. You've been an inspiration to me, and I didn't ask for that. It burns. So, that's what a dragon feeling burns for the first time sounds like. Who's that? It's an injured traveler I'm helping. He's just feeling the after effects of some herbs I gave him. Don't be such a child! It's just a mild heartburn. You'll be fine. I can help. No. A knight defends the weak and helps the injured. The Knight Errant's mantra, verse 5. Where does it hurt? Can I get you some water? Go away! Leave me! I want her, not you! You're even more of an idiot than she is! Oh, she must have a fever. He's delirious. What about food? Are you hungry? You! Food? Food. Food. Well, I suppose I feel a little... Then I'll make something. Can I please use your kitchen? I had grown tired of this shit. Enough. I want both of you to leave as soon as humanly possible. I like being alone. I will always be alone. I was born to be alone in this world of mine. Cindy, can I talk to you privately for a moment? Is that Sereth the Claymore? You know me? Of course, you're a sort of legend. You helped defeat the demon during the Dark Age. I like this guy, Cindy. I almost didn't recognize you, Sereth the Claymore. You look a lot less foncé than the tapestries described you. You look like a normal Claymore. What? Sereth's ego deflated. I was not one to ever prop it up, but if it wasn't for Sereth's humble design, I never would have been able to steal him away from those goblins. I didn't mean to be insulting. Please forgive me. It was inexcusable of me. I would love to hear all the stories you have to tell, Sereth the Claymore. I was about to say, you don't have to call him that all the time, just Sereth would do. But then I realized that Sereth would have inevitably have replied, no, keep calling me by my full title, please. Besides, it wasn't as if we were going to know each other for long. You said you wanted to tell me something, Sereth? Absolutely. I turned to the knight. Fine. You can use my fireplace to cook something. I'm going outside to talk in private. Apparently I don't have a microwave or a fridge or any of the other appliances that the king hoards to himself from the future. And my own home has become too crowded for me to do that. Where is your kitchen? You're looking at it. He was taken aback. You don't have a kitchen? You saved the world from the demon of desolation. The king doesn't have the decency of giving you a kitchen. Goodbye. So far, we have met a sword, an ex-dragon, and a really, really, really rich guy. I wonder which one I'm gonna fall in love with. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!